Hey guys, so I am back with another YouTube video. I actually deleted the first videos that I uploaded to YouTube because they were negative for real. Anyway, today is gonna be, as you see by the title, today is gonna be like a story time and a get ready with me. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get to the point because I be rambling. This story took place my junior year of high school, and now that I look back, I realize how young I was, because at first I didn't really think it was that deep, but I still don't think it was that deep to this day because I was literally 17 years old. So I just feel like my neighbors and my people like just did the most about it. Well, especially my mom. Like my mom was just doing the most. For real. It's really kind of hard for me to multitask. I noticed that about me. It was literally prom. So I had went to junior prom, and literally all my friends, they was able to do stuff. Like, you know how after prom you always go to, like, let's say IHOP after prom or something, or you go like the Waffle House, or you get a room. And I just feel like as a 17-year-old, I just feel like that's not nothing bad. It's normal to get it, you know. But my parents are really strict. My parents do not play that stuff. They don't play that. I honestly did not start dating until, well, I was been talking to boys, but they didn't really know I was talking to boys until like my sophomore year. And even when I tried to come out about a boy, my mom was not having it, honestly. And I was 16 when that happened, so, you know, it was only a year later, so they still wasn't having it. And when I finally did, you know, get a boyfriend and all that, and tell them about the boy, it still was complications. Like, it was just so much beef. But anyway, I said all that to say is this is gonna like kind of correlate with the story and why I even did it, because my parents was just like OD strict, and I couldn't do what everybody else did for real. Boom, it's prom. We go to prom. We have a nice time. Like, you know, we have a nice old time, and it was fun or whatever. You know, this was junior prom as well, so it wasn't nothing too serious. So me and my boyfriend, we had decided that we was gonna sneak and do a hotel without my parents knowing. And I even tried to get them to let me go out to eat to even see where their heads was at, like after prom, but I just seen that it just was not working. They was not for it. They was just saying that I don't need to be out late after prom. And personally, I just feel like back then New Orleans wasn't that bad, so, you know, I could have went anywhere. But nowadays I be more scared than I used to be because it's a little worse nowadays. They just was like, you only going to prom and you're gonna be home after prom. And I just was like, anybody doing all that? Because at prom everybody was asking us if we finna be doing something after prom, and we weren't, because we had to go. I had to come home. Like, that's so lame. And I knew, like, at the time, this man, he wanted to go with his friends or whatever, but he wasn't really showing it to me. But, you know, you could just tell when people don't want to do what you have to do, basically. I couldn't even go out to eat, so we literally had to sneak and do all that. And after that, it's about 11 o'clock. I was like, I'm about to go somewhere. I'm about to go to this room. I don't care what. To this day, she don't know where the hell I went. Like, I literally lied and told her I was somewhere else. She thought that I was just about to wind down after prom, but really I had it on my mind to go to a hotel after prom. I was young as hell, but then again, it's like at 17, you damn near there. Like, you damn near grown. So, like, you don't want to be little girl no more. Like, and my parents had that bad. There was a little girl in me for the longest. I had waited for my mom to go to sleep, and I just like, when she go to sleep, I'm out of here. I text him, I'm like, boom, my mom's asleep. And he was like, okay. So he pulled up, and then we literally left from there. And I really felt like we wasted our time there, because I literally drank some liquor and literally like knocked out I ain't even playing. It was still new to me. So, you know, when you first start drinking, alcohol make you sleepy, basically. Later that day, I woke up and it was 6 o'clock. And I'm like, damn, my mom go to work. My mom go to work at like 7, so I need to get back to this house. And, you know, we left all early and checkout was literally like for 11 or 12. So we left mad early because at the end of the day, we was supposed to be there. So we had left and then I had went home like nothing happened. And let me tell you, I got away with that. I got away with it for a cool minute until June. So this happened in May and I got caught in June. And let me tell you, because my neighbors is some ops. Like, as a neighbor, why are you in my business? Like, mind your business. I never had no neighbor that was nosy. Why are you worried about what I'm doing? One day, I'm minding my business. I'm in my room. And my mom takes my phone and she's like, what's going on with the ring camera? At the time, I wasn't thinking nothing of it as to why she was asking me that. I had told her that I don't have access to the camera, but for the longest she did not believe me because I genuinely did not have access. Like, you know how on ring camera you have to you basically have to be logged in as the main person to control the camera. Like, you can't delete footage, you can't turn it off or nothing. The only way I'll be able to turn it off without her knowing is like unplugging the Wi-Fi, but the Wi-Fi is in her room, so I don't unplug the Wi-Fi. I don't have access to it because it's plugged up in her room. And this happened in the middle of the night. She sent me these dates on every day that I had snuck my boyfriend in the house and the day I left home. So at that point, it was no getting out of it. I was caught. Like, I hadn't got caught the fuck up. And I really wanted to lie. I really did, but I could not lie. I just ended up coming clean and telling her like what the hell was going on. And it was a specific day on the calendar that was marked up because I'm gonna put the video in here. Y'all, the neighbors drew a whole whiteboard full of dates on when he came and left and when I left that one day. A whole thing of dates. So why are you that obsessed? And that was really my issue. So y'all know what I did? I wrote a note to the neighbors because why would you snitch on me? That's not cool. Okay, so back to the story. I had to go off camera and, you know, finish my little look or whatever because I just don't do good with multitasking. But I'm back and now I can really talk about the rest of the story. So like I was saying, I wrote them a note because you don't do that. You don't go back and tell my mama what I'm doing. And I don't care. I did write them a note. And you know what happened? A family meetup. So literally my mama let these people in our house and she called me. I'm minding my business in my room and she called me and she was like, these people want to talk to you. And honestly, they just had a whole lot of BS to say if you ask me. And I really think the daughter was a mastermind behind it because I just feel like the old lady who house it is, she didn't really have too much to say about the situation because basically, and the way we even got caught was because I have a ring camera and my neighbors have a ring camera. So it's like the only way to avoid my camera is like if you kind of, honestly, it's nowhere to avoid it unless you walk in front the neighbor's house. So the way we got caught was the way I snuck out, I literally crossed right in front of their door. So the camera had went off and it caught me, of course. And when I was thinking my boyfriend at the time, he literally walked right in front the neighbor's camera. So the camera went off again. And the reason why they say they snitched originally because they thought that something was going on, like somebody was trying to break in their car or something. Because if you know, you know, if you're from New Orleans, you know, like the car break-ins and all that be crazy. Like they be breaking in people's car, taking their stuff. But I just feel like once you saw that it was not that, like it was just two teenagers doing sneaky business, you should have just said, oh, it's not that deep. And you could have asked us to stop walking in front of your door. You didn't have to rat. Like the next time you seen us or, you know, ran across one of us, you literally could have just been like, oh, I know y'all doing whatever, but please don't walk in front of my door because it's sending my camera off and waking my mom up. And The mom, like I said, she didn't really have too much to say about it. She just said that she thought that somebody was messing with her car or whatever. But it's like you knew that wasn't happening. So why did you even say anything? But originally it was the daughter's idea, and I know that because she told me this whole story, literally trying to relate to me. And it's like she told me a story about when she was 13 and she got caught sneaking a boy in her mom's house. And it's like, sweetie, you were 13, I was 17. You were hot in the butt. That's what you were. So I don't know if you thought you ate that. I don't know if you thought you ate that snitching because you got snitched on by your... She said that her little brother snitched on her when she was 13 for sneaking a boy in the house. But I just feel like I said, you were fast in the butt. I was not. Like, you snuck in a random boy. The person that I snuck in, my mom knew about him already, and he was already coming in the house. She just didn't know that he was coming in the house at night, or didn't know that I was sneaking out. So basically it's like I got caught sneaking out and he got caught sneaking in. So it's more like a sneaking out, sneaking in. But I'm just gonna title it, I got caught sneaking out, because that is what triggered the snitch. Because the last time I walked past the camera, that's when they went back and they literally wrote all the dates on a whiteboard. And I just feel like you are very obsessive. I'm gonna call you Joe for that, because you are very obsessive. It was never that deep. Once you went back on your camera and you looked at the dates and you really seen what was going on, you know, we're just two teenagers literally going into the house. Like, you didn't have to rat. You ratted because you were bored. You wrote that down on your whiteboard because you were bored. Y'all know what's crazy? She literally tried to play like she was on my side when I went back on the camera later that day and I heard her and my mom's conversation, and she was like, oh, why would she be sneaking in a boy in the house, and oh, why would she be sneaking him in? And it's like, you literally acted like you were on my side when we had the conversation as a whole. So that's how I knew it was the daughter's idea. And it's just like, you weren't trying to help anybody. You were bored and you were trying to get me in trouble. That's what it was. Like, you were trying to get me in trouble, lady. But I don't know, I just feel like we didn't relate. I don't like, if you're, since the neighbors are so nosy, if y'all ever run across this video, I just want you to know that I did not relate to you, because you were 13, I was 17. You're fast in the ass, boo. Because we're not the same. So don't even try to relate to that, because I just feel like it wasn't the same situation. But that's my story of getting caught sneaking out. And what my mom did, she was more mainly mad at the fact that I snuck out at night, I guess, because, you know, all type of stuff happened at night, and she just was like, anything could have happened basically. So she was more mad at the fact that I left at night and what time it was. But I didn't really get no whooping or anything, or nothing major, because I'm not really no bad kid. I've never done anything that was like super bad for my mom to be like really mad, honestly. So I feel like she really didn't do too much. But I just want to tell that story because I deleted my last videos. And if you know, you know. If you've seen the last two videos, y'all just know they was just really drama filled. They started mess, and a lot of mess came from it. So I just wanted to delete those videos and start off fresh for the new year. And by the way, I filmed this video on January 1st, 2024. So I just want to say Happy New Year's to you guys. I hope y'all have a good year, and mostly for myself, I hope I have a good year as well. But that's the video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.